Hi friends, welcome to the live stream. In this stream, I'm going to show the interview questions for .NET. So I have this book which I'm referring for interview. So how can we improve performance of .NET? So below are some common points we can say, like use string builder for concatenation rather than string when concatenation data is huge. Avoid boxing unboxing by using generics. Avoid writing inline SQL queries. Use stored procedures. Choose your indexes, cluster and non-cluster properly. Use caching for data which will not frequently change. In ASP.NET, use output cache directive for page level caching. Next is, what is the difference between .NET 1, .NET 2, 3, 3.5, 4 and 4.5? So for .NET 4.5, async or await, zip compression, profile optimization, regex timeout. The next question is, what is IL code? What is JIT, CLR, CTS, CLS, CAS? So IL code is a partially compiled code. JIT is just-in-time compiler, which compiles the IL code to machine language. So CLR is Common Language Runtime, which is the heart of the .NET framework, and it does garbage collection, code access security, code verification, and IL to the native translation. Next is Common Type System. It ensures that data types defined in two different languages gets compiled to a common data type. Next is CLS. It is a specification or set of rules or guidelines. When any .NET programming language adheres to these set of rules, it can be consumed by any language following .NET specifications. Next is CAS. CAS is a part of .NET security model which determines what kind of rights does a .NET code have. Next question is, what is garbage collector? Garbage collector is a feature of CLR which cleans unused, managed. It means does not clean unmanaged objects and reclaims memory. Its background thread, which runs continuously and at a specific intervals, checks for unused objects whose memory can be claimed. What is GAC? It is Global Assembly Cache, is a place where all shared .NET assembly resides. So GAC is used when assemblies have to be shared among several applications which are installed in the same computer. What are stack, heap, values, and reference types, boxing and unboxing? Stack and heap are memory types in application. Stack memory stores data types like int, double, boolean, etc. While heap stores data types like string and objects. For instance, when the below code runs, the first two variables, that is I and y, are stored in a stack and last variable o is stored in the heap. Here we can see this is stored in a stack, this is stored in a stack, and this is stored in a heap. Value types contain actual data, while reference type contains pointers, and the pointers point to the actual data. What is the difference between out and ref? Out and ref are C# keywords which helps to pass variables in methods and functions as reference types. Out is one way and ref is two way. Let us try to understand the above sentence. So we can see here some function and we have one parameter inside var. Now assume there is a caller who calls the above method as shown in the below code. After the call is made to some function, outside var variable is not modified. In other words, by default values are passed to the methods and the function by val. So the next question is, how are exceptions handled in .NET? Exceptions are handled by system.exception base class. If you want raise an error from source, you need to create an exception object with the below code snippet. You can see the code snippet where we are writing the try section. In this section, we will have the code, and in that code, if we need some, we need to catch some exceptions. We are writing catch exception block where we are going to handle what we want to. What are the different types of collections? So types of collections are arrays, lists, hash tables, stacks, and queues. Next question is, what are generics? Generics help to separate logic and data type to increase reusability. In other words, you can create a class whose data type can be defined on runtime. What are different types of polymorphism? There are two kinds of polymorphism, static and dynamic. This I'm showing the glimpse of a book, One Up on Wall Street. It's really an awesome book. Please go through it.